till they murder me.
What's up, guys? It's Demon Nemesis here again. And, yeah, of course, we're playing some more fucking awesome-ass StoneBlock 2. Now, we are gonna do a few things. I think I promised last time a smeltery, and we are gonna do that. In the break, I did a bunch of grout and got all that stuff good, and seared bricks and all that. So we have enough to build the smeltery, but before we do that, there's a little side project I want to do. And I've got most of the bits made for it, but to put everything together, I wanted you guys to witness that. It's super useful. I really enjoy it. So, I was having to make more clay. Clay is so tedious because you have to get a bucket, put the water in the crucible, and blah, blah, blah. And there is one thing I totally spaced on making, which is a crucible. So let's go ahead and make one right now. And you guys have seen... Oh, crucible. And we just need the... this one. We just need that. We should have the mets. We do. Or the mats, rather. Okay, so I know this is a hot mess. Now, we're going to make a system that automatically makes clay if you give it dust. So, to do this, we're going to need to do a few different things. We're going to need to make what I thought a well worked, and then, of course, it says, oh, maybe not very useful. And Shin is a YouTuber for the Yogscast, one of my favorite Minecraft YouTubers. So we're going to make something called an aqueous accumulator. And this will pull water from surrounding areas. It doesn't need power, unless they've changed that. We have all the bits. I got the device frame, which is just a copper gear, some tin. The servo, which is just some redstone and some iron. And then some iron gears. And some glass of any color and a bucket. So we have that. Excellent. So, here's my system. Normally how I do it, anyway. Let's get some of these. And we don't need the hardened fluid ducts. That's why I kind of spurred myself into doing this one. And that's all you need. You need a crucible, the aqueous accumulator, some fluid ducts, and some servos. The first thing we're going to do, we're going to put that just like that. Pretty simple. And redstone signal ignored. Now we need to give it some of the old water. So the well does come in handy, but for the actual device, it's not needed. Can I pull? No, I can't pull from that. I should have just made an infinite water source over here first, and then placed that. And it might not need to be standing water. So now, if you if you right click on it with an empty hand, you'll see it's full of water. It's awesome, because that's exactly what we need. So now, let's put a fluid duct here, and we'll need to put an oak crucible there. Now, I might not have made enough servos, but that's not a big deal. So, the next thing we want to do is place that there. And we are going to need some chest. So, let's go ahead and... What kind of chest do we want to make? You know, I've been really digging the cobblestone ones. Let's make some more cobblestone ones. You don't need to make them super big. It's not going to be anything that needs to be... I mean, you're not going to be constantly running this machine. It's just a little ease of use, ease of life type of thing. And that should be filled with water. I don't need... Oh, I don't need another servo. That automatically pushes it because it has an output that automatically pushes it. The only time that you need a servo is if there's something that doesn't normally come out, like doesn't normally pump out. That's perfect. So, let's go ahead and place another chest like that. And that's pretty much the generator right there. Now we need to place a servo here and a servo here, because we want to pull from this chest, come through here, and then go out here. So let's go ahead and turn the redstone signals off so they are always active. Okay, so now they're always active. So all we should have to do now is give that baby a little bit of dust. So let's go ahead and... you know what? Let's make 25. Why not? That's a good number. So we put the dust into here, and it should pull it out. Places it there, and then it gets pulled out into this chest, and there you go. So instead of having to click, 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 you know, which is really annoying, this is an automated way to do it. And I don't know if you need to have them all the way around or just in the corners or whatever, or if more water gives you more water around it gives you higher pull. But I doubt it. I doubt it. But I'm not 100% sure. So this will automatically make dust for you, or automatically make clay for you from dust. Yay! Fireworks go off. There we go. Okay, so we can get rid of all of the fluid ducts and the well I made by accident that I didn't need. And now we can also place all of our ingots back in there. We ain't gonna need those. We also only need redstone. It is a bummer. I'm gonna need to get some more materials, man. So I haven't really shown how the new thing works. So it places all 4 of them down. You can hit it on any block, and the items should come from your origin. So if you're clicking over here, the items from all those should come out from the origin block that you're clicking on. So kind of like this. It's super easy. You can, of course, speed it up by making more sieves, but I really don't need more sieves. It's coming to the point where we're going to have to start working on automation. We're going to have to start doing power. We're going to have to start doing all of this crazy stuff. And it's going to be very, very exciting. It's going to be very fun. Probably. Here's some more Thaumcraft stuff. If I ever decide to do Thaumcraft, man, I got loaded on the Viz, man. And I've never... That's one... Oh, shit. I don't... There? I'm gonna put them in here. I have this all sectioned out for a reason. I probably could come back, get rid of all my cobblestone chests, and then make them into crates. Because, like I said, crates are the bee's knees. They're super easy to make. It's just, they're not difficult at all. And I love this repair talisman. We got so fucking lucky when we got that. Do I have any quests I need to complete? Oh, you know what? We could quickly make a tool forge, because we have the iron for it. Let's go ahead and grab out... I don't remember how much it is. So let's grab out all this iron. You're also going to need to pick up our tool station here. Let's go ahead and pick that up, and that should be all we need to make the tool forge. There's another achievement down. Tool forge. So, let's see here. I want to do the iron one there. Oh, we need seared bricks for it. You know what? Fair enough. I just so happen to have all of our seared bricks and whatnot. It won't be enough to make a huge smeltery, but it'll be enough to get us going. Kind of get everything geared up, and we'll be able to start doing some alloys. Let's go ahead and make this, and dun 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 dun! Quest completed. Master Tinker. So we can already we completed this loop. Huzzah, you guys! And we got some mechanical crafters. Really good. So we're now coming to the point where following the quest line might not work out for us. So we're gonna have to, well, following the quest line, yes, but we're gonna have to start jumping through and maybe doing some other quests. Chickens is another one I haven't done a whole lot of. Fluid cows I haven't done much of. Mystical agriculture, not a whole lot. Draconic evolution, haven't done it. Project E. This is going to be late game because I looked up the recipes for a lot of this stuff, and they definitely didn't make it as easy as it used to be. Extreme crafting, there's another thing that's going to take forever. And Thaumcraft. So the thing might be is we... Get out of here. The thing we might have to do is we might have to do some of the Thaumcraft, because it's going to give us golems and things like that. It's going to make life a little bit easier. I don't know a whole lot about it, but I know enough that we'll be able to get by. So now we can make all of these tools. What is this? A shuriken? My god. I don't remember that. A laser gun? Oh, ho, ho. Katana. So the next tool I'm going to make will be probably a hammer. We're going to make a hammer, but to make the hammer, we need to set up the smeltery. Let's get these mechanical crafters out of here. I forget, I don't think I've used the mechanical crafters before. But no worries. No worries. So let's all get all this stuff out, except for these. We ain't gonna need those two. I'm gonna put some of this other crap away. Stuff we don't need, like all that iron. We ain't gonna need all that iron. Okay, so to start out, we want to do... we'll make a small one to start. We'll make a small one to start. I think I had this plotted out at one time. So let's make a little 3x3, just like that. And we'll go ahead and build it up like that. We'll put our smeltery controller here. Our seared tank there. We can put another seared block there. And do I want to do them... I think on this side, to have all my drains would be good. Let's get all the drains going. So that's going to be just like this. And you can replace these later on. And the cool thing now about Tinker's Construct's smelteries is you can break them, and as far as I know, fluid stays in. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to break these. You don't need to have the little corner pieces. You can break the corner pieces if you're trying to kind of get the most bang for your buck. And if this fire is lit, if you see the fire effects like that, that means it's working. That means you have a completed one. You can also right-click on it, and you'll get the interface. So it is working. Now, I'm going to hippity hop up here, and we're going to build this up with as much as we can with the materials we have. So let's see, that's 12. We can make it one more higher, which is perfect. I very rarely will go above this. And those red marks, don't worry about them, because as soon as you put fluid in there, stuff will not spawn, because stuff doesn't spawn on fluid. Excellent. So now we can put our faucets on here. You can also put our base in there. And our 2 casting tables. Alright, so that is a completed smeltery. Now I am going to do a bit of digging this way. I didn't quite make the room big enough. But you know what? Not a big deal. Totally a fixable thing. So we'll just go ahead and mine this out quick. Give us a little bit more room to work with here. And I can always, come back out on a break after one of the vids and kind of spice it up a little bit, make it a little bit bigger, and maybe put some other crap in here. I think the next thing we're going to work on, it's going to have to be storage, Storage is one of those things where you don't really think about it until it's almost too late. But we are going to throw some ores in here. Now, the first ore we are going to want to make is, and I don't really remember how to make it, so it's aluminum brass is what we want to make. So, aluminum brass, if you go ahead and hover over it and press R, you'll get the recipe. Oh, fluid cow. And you can go to alloys. Here we go. So 3-to-1. So it's aluminum to copper. It's a 3-to-1. So let's get some aluminum. Aluminum? Let's say we'll get 10 aluminum. Let's see, we need copper. So it's 1-to-3. So actually let's do that, and then we'll just need 4 copper, and that should make us aluminum brass. So you shove that in there, but oh no, that shit be blue. That's not good. It's because we don't have any lava in it. But we set up this nifty little contraption over here to get us some lava. So we'll go ahead and take all this out. And then the next alloy we're going to make is Invar, because Invar is used for... Geez, I mean, you guys saw it. It's used for a lot of stuff, really. We can make tanks with it, the hardened fluid ducts, so we can get this so that it's actually filling up a tank. And the tanks also help to serve as like a buffer. So if I can pull more lava, I've got a little buffer here. Of course, these are sort of like buffers, but I'd rather have a tank as a buffer. They seem to work a hell of a lot better. So it is alloying and making molten aluminum brass. Well, now we need to make our hammer. Let's make our hammer during this episode. Why not? So let's see. We want to make a hammer. So let's click on hammer. we need 2 large plates, a hammerhead, and a tough tool rod. So, to do this, you need to go to your stencil table. So we need the large plate. Go ahead and make one of them. We need the tough tool rod. So we'll get that out as well. And we also needed the hammerhead, which looks a little bit like that. Alright, so now we have the stencils. So let's go to our pattern chest. We can place those in there. You can also make a part chest, but I've never seen it be real useful. It's never been super useful. So, let's go ahead and grab all those back out because I need them to make this. We'll put the hammerhead pattern there. And we can throw some cobble in here. Doesn't like cobble? Some stone? Likes regular stone. That's fine. So, we'll get the stone hammerhead. I mean, you only need one of each, unless you're gonna make it, then you need all the pieces. But we're gonna make some casts out of all this. There's also another stencil that I am gonna make, which is the tool rod. We'll need that, as well as the pickaxe head. But I don't have enough stencils. Dang, that's fine. We can make some more of them bad mamma jammas. Let's do that shit right now. And there should be plenty of stencils to last us for the rest of our lives on this fucking adventure. I'm fucking pumped. Are you guys fucking pumped? Because I'm fucking pumped. Alright, so there's that. We got the regular tool rod, large pan. We also need a binding. Excellent. So we have all the stuff for the hammer, but we're also going to make the stuff, get the stuff geared up to make our pickaxe in the next episode. So we might as well get all of the things we need here. So we can go ahead and pull that back out, and you can dump all these. Very useful to have them all right here. You can also make a pattern chest for your thingamabobbers. Your extra bits from over here. I'm gonna go ahead and move this crate back over here. We'll dump this stuff in there. Okay, so how do you do this? Super simple, super easy. We'll go ahead and put the plates down here, and we'll go and do the tough tool rod. Now, did I make the alloy correctly? I did, and we have what you would call a shit ton of aluminum brass. So you make sure that's selected, and then we just pour that stuff out, and it's going to make us some casts, man. But it does use up the stone in it. So be mindful of that when you are making these, because you are going to lose your stone part or your wood part. You can also do a wood part too, I believe. So I don't know why I double checked. I have a bad habit of double checking those. Or no, a good habit. That's not a bad habit, that's a good habit. So we're getting all of these casts, and this will be the stuff we need to make all of our tools in the next episode. So let's see here. Let's pour the rest of these out. And now we have everything we need to get her popping. There is one more thing I'm gonna do, which is we're gonna throw we'll throw a bunch of iron in there. Because right now we don't have a lot of different things. But iron is definitely something that we are going to need to make. We'll probably make all of our tools out of iron until we can upgrade them. If I look at, I'll go through how to look at different materials and how they work, and what's best for a pickaxe, what's best for a sword, you know, all that good stuff. And before I forget, let's also make some invar. We will need some invar. So that's 1 to 2 nickel and iron. So let's go ahead and grab up some nickel, which we should have. So let's go ahead and make a bit of that. I'm not sure how much that's going to make, and I don't want to use up all the iron that we have in there, which I won't. So we'll throw 6 in there. That'll make us some invar, and I think that'll be good, you guys. So once again, you guys, this has been Demon Nemesis. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, hit that like button. If you disliked it, you know, thumbs down. It's all good, man. Maybe if you didn't like it, you let me know what I could do better. You know, maybe this isn't the kind of stuff that you like, or you want me to play something else. Slap a comment down there, man. Let me know. You know, I can't do it if you guys don't tell me. You know, but yeah, that's been it for today, you guys, and I will see you in the next episode. Peace.